everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface with the very first edition of Spawn at Dawn. Thank you. No, thank you. Your cheers are really fake. Anyway, let's get on with the WoW news. And Greg Ghostcrawler Street has been forced to take to the forums so much recently regarding 5.2 QQ that people are thinking of renaming him Postcrawler? That wasn't particularly funny. Anyway, the World of Warcraft community is so outraged with the number of dailies they feel forced to do for gear that Blizzard are officially going to change bind when equipped items to grind then equip. Who wrote this rubbish? Why are you laughing? That wasn't a joke, I just said why are you laughing? How on earth am I meant to have any credibility with this show if you just laugh at anything I say regardless of whether or not it's funny? Screw you, I'm just going to do a video. Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. If you got that, cool. If you didn't get it, don't worry about it. Now, you're going to have to forgive me today, because my voice or the sound that comes across it might become a little bit nasally. And that's because last night I was playing with my friend's pussy. Oh, don't get me wrong, I've played with it many times before and been absolutely fine. But for some reason, I was playing with it last night and I've woken up this morning and I'm just really nasally. My nose is just running constantly. I'm sneezing like a madman. I must have an allergy, you know. But plenty of people have feline allergies, so let's just get on with the video. The first quest, seen many times, don't even have to go there anymore. Now then, but look at some nice little tweaks which have been made to the Isle of Thunder, like that tree getting struck by lightning. I was having a look in the video thinking, where's that lightning coming from? Then I decided to use a little bit of common sense and think, yeah, maybe the sky. I think that's where the lightning was coming from. But we've got a few new quests today. But remember, there's always a but with Blizzard. That's a catchphrase. A lot of them are bugged. A whole lot of these quests today are bugged. So I'll try and show you the general gist of what's meant to be going on without particularly doing anything. So yeah, interesting video of sorts. But first up, we've got this very wicked, cool looking troll fetish type thing. And it's a group mob, it's an elite. But it hits like an absolute soggy fish. It really does. My Void Lord is taking next to no damage. I don't even have to do any healing on it whatsoever. And it's what? Soloing it, it's down to 30% already. Now, Blizzard, I understand that these mobs that we've got on the Isle, because they're going to be group quest mobs, have got high health pools. So it does take a little while for somebody to solo defeat it. But they can hurt us, you know. It's not a crime to take damage. It really isn't. Look at this little chappie, just about to join in the end. Come on, son. Get one spell off and get credit, you little Never mind. But there we go. Oh, I don't even know if it's got it. Was that an arcane barrage? Not an arcane barrage. Arcane missiles. Yeah, barrage. Got it right first time. But yeah, not exactly great stuff. It looked cool. I like the fact that we've got group mobs to defeat, but damage, Blizzard. It's not a rude word. It's not a 4-letter word, damage. I promise you. The second quest is very generic. In actual fact, they pretty much all are today. But it's nice to see that we have had some quests, not just in the hubs that have shown you so far, because we've had the Surok area, we've had the Mogu area, and we've also had the Zandalari area. So today, we've got 3 quests that are actually out in the marsh itself, which is cool. And I wouldn't be surprised, well, I say I wouldn't be surprised, I'm being a little bit coy here, because I have actually explored outside the new raid instance. And there is some dailies there as well, which will take place on the Zandalari ship and probably in other areas to do with that stuff as well. But one thing that we haven't had thus far, which does surprise me because Blizzard were heralding it as a bit of a success from patch 5.1 with the Lion's Landing and Domination Point, was the fact that storylines worked in with daily questing seem to work, and people like that. It's something that I myself said I particularly enjoyed, because it did seem to take away that little bit of monotony about having to do dailies all the time. And I won't even go into the fact that Blizzard have merely just substituted dungeon grinding for daily grinding. They haven't fixed any problem whatsoever. They've just created a different one altogether. But we've had no storyline on this isle so far. Nothing. Not a single thing. Nada. So they either haven't added the storyline to the PTR thus far, and it will come at a later date, or there isn't going to be one. And I sincerely hope there is, because it was a key feature with the Lion's Landing and the Domination Point. It did make, though, that... because I thought the dailies there were freaking horrible. But anywho, let's go on with the first bug quest of the day. And there are 3 of them, so get ready for a hoot later on. It's this whelp, this little hatchling, terror wing hatchling that's flying around. You're meant to either capture it or kill it. It's not actually that clear, even in the quest log. And it flies around the place and lands for a bit. So I was assuming when it lands, you either get to attack it, or when it lands, you can right-click and capture it. But you can't do it either. It doesn't give you a quest item, you know, also to try and, you know, in some way snare it. So you just end up walking up to it, kind of saying hi, right-clicking for dear life, and then trying to cast some spells. Nothing. Doesn't work at all. And yes, they've also changed the little devices that are outside the Horde base. They've now got their own little look. They were exactly as they were outside the Alliance base, but they've had a retweak. So those are the 3 quests that are in the marsh. We had the fetish, we had kill 10 of the Mogu, you know, nothing dramatic there, and then run around after the terror ring for 20 minutes and get nowhere, which I managed to do. Now here, more bug quests. We've got a favourite bug quest already. It's the Quillen. We're back on with that one, and it still hasn't fixed for me. Some people say they can do it. Some people say I just have to get near them and right-click and they start attacking me. But no matter what I do, I can't get the Quillen to attack me. Even if I'd like drop AoE around them, or right-click onto them, or flick them in their man parts, it doesn't seem to aggravate them in the slightest to come to attack me. But you know, misery loves company, as they say. So it's now got another bug quest to go alongside it. I've got to free some of the, I was going to say Sun Reavers, I think it's Silver Covenant for me, prisoners. But again, the quest log doesn't exactly make it clear how to do so. None of the mobs in the area that I attack drop a key. So, a little bit stuck on that one. I ended up just out staring them for a bit. So they were all the quests. That was it. It's short and sweet today, but fingers crossed we will have some more stuff a little later on. Now, there was a retweak on what Jaina gave us. We no longer had a Pandaren banquet in our little lockbox today. We just had money and one of the gold coins. So that was again a little bit weak. I was hoping by now, considering the amount of dailies that I've done thus far. Oh, I'm thus far and again. Oh, I'm liking that today. That we'd have something different. And the Quartermaster still hasn't been introduced. It will be nice to see what is going to be on there. I can fully understand why it hasn't, but I'm just an impatient bastard. So I hope you enjoyed what you got. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, and also like my Facebook. I shall be back with some more stuff very soon. Questions about the dinosaur? Commence! Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.